Yes, we can hear you, Comrade Mabas.
Also joined us. Colleagues, we are converged here for an important announcement that the Premier would like to share with the people of KwaZulu-Natal and indeed South Africa. Without any further delay, I'm going to hand over to the Honourable Premier to take us through the message of today. Over to the Honourable Premier.
Well, thank you, Mr. Mabaso. Greetings to all colleagues, the officials from government, and all members of the Fourth Estate. We wish to take this opportunity to welcome you to this briefing, which we have called at a very short notice. We would like to take the opportunity to express our utmost appreciation for your presence here and for you joining us via virtual and online platforms. We've called this briefing with the purpose of addressing a matter which has been in the public domain in the past few days, especially since the past weekend, which involve MEC for Health, Honorable Nomagugu Simelane, following the last weekend of Saturday, 21 August 2021, photographs and videos emerged in the social media which were purported to have been taken at a gathering allegedly hosted by MEC Simelane. In the footage, the MEC is portrayed in a celebratory mood alongside a number of other guests. What is clear in both the videos and photographs is that the patrons, including MEC herself, are not wearing masks and do not appear to be practicing social distancing. As we are aware that with effect from the 26th of July, His Excellency President of South Africa, Cyril Ramaphosa, placed the country under adjusted level 3. Further to this announcement, government published adjusted alert level 3 regulations in Gazette 44895 of the 25th of July. Now, the regulations are clear and they talk and they stipulate the following. Every person, when attending a gathering and in order to limit exposure to COVID-19, must wear a face mask, adhere to all health protocols, maintain a social distance of at least 1.5 meters from each other, and adhere to the curfew hours as provided for in the Regulations 33, and adhere to any other health protocol and social distancing measures as provided for in the directions issued by the relevant cabinet minister after consultation with the cabinet members, especially the member responsible for health. Upon receiving these reports, the Premier requested a full report in this regard, which has been duly submitted by MEC. From the report, the following facts are clear. It is the position of the MEC that the images were taken at the venue of a surprise venue for her birthday lunch. So it was a surprise lunch for her birthday. The MEC also stated that the event was held at a venue which was well ventilated and which had the appropriate social distancing, and that guests were fully aware and were regularly reminded by both the MC and the MEC to adhere to COVID-19 regulations. The MEC states that the meeting was attended, or the event was attended by a maximum of 36 people at the venue meant for 200 people, and therefore provided enough circulation in compliance with regulations. With regard to the images, the MEC further states that the captured images were taken during the period when they were consuming food. I wish to state that since receiving MEC Simelane's report, I have also had time to discuss it with her, and having looked at facts presented to us, it is my considered view as the Premier of the province that as the leaders we have the burden of providing ethical leadership. Even though the circumstances that may have landed the MEC in this situation may have been beyond her control, however, the public still have an expectation that we should lead them ethically. That is the burden we carry as public office bearers. This does not, by any stretch of imagination, imply that the public office bearers or political leaders are not infallible. The MEC has shown a high level of remorse, and she didn't go out of her way to violate COVID-19, which is a mitigating factor in this regard. And having considered that, I have then reached this following conclusion. Firstly, the province of KwaZulu-Natal finds itself in the midst of the deadly COVID-19 pandemic, which has a devastating effect in the entire economy of our country and the province. As we speak, we are engaged in a massive vaccination drive as we battle the effect of the third wave and the advent of Delta variant of the coronavirus. At the center of the battle against the virus is the call to the people of the province to adhere to the non-pharmaceutical preventative measures. This includes sanitizing or washing hands regularly, social distancing, and the wearing of masks. In addition, we are on a massive campaign to get people of KwaZulu-Natal to vaccinate in order to help our country achieve the appropriate numbers to attain population immunity. The MEC for Health has been charged with the responsibility to lead the effort of our province in the mission to provide a better health for all. In addition, the MEC has been given the responsibility to champion the fight against COVID-19. The MEC, therefore, is at the chest of the war and is expected to lead by example at all times. We then have to always ensure that as leaders, we provide and maintain higher standards. South Africa is a country that provides or prides itself as one that upholds the values of law, but also the one that held leaders responsible. We commend the MEC for her swift response to the matter. We also thank her for her preparedness to admit her mistake and for expressing her regret and that she found herself in a compromising situation. Having considered that and the remorse from the MEC, we have taken a view that in the course of action, the following must be done. The MEC must, within 7 days, issue a public apology for having been at an event where there was flouting of the COVID-19 regulations. The MEC, which is the second, has already received a warning from the Premier. Thirdly, we have instructed the provincial treasury to work and ensure that at the next payment cycle, 50% of the MEC's salary is docked and paid to the NGO that fights against COVID-19 in the district where the MEC is the champion, and that is in Amajuba District Municipality. Once again, we want to thank the MEC for her exemplary response to this issue and for showing remorse. Let us carry forward the battle against COVID-19 and for the attainment of the better life for all the people of KwaZulu-Natal. I thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Premier. we will quickly open the floor for questions. We'll take a maximum of 5 hands. If I may get an indication from the colleagues, I think there's an icon there you can click, you can raise your hand. And I think it's very clear, Honorable Premier. We would like to request the Honorable Premier maybe to give us a summary in isiZulu. Probably colleagues will come back if there's anything they get inspired later on. Over to the Honorable Premier for a summary.
Siyafisa ukubonga bonke abakhona abezindaba abathe basijoyina namuhla nakuba sibize le briefing esikhathini esincane. Sibize le briefing ukuthi sikwazi ukuchazela abantu bakwaZulu Natal nesizwe sisonke ngesimo nodaba oluthinta uMEC wezempilo uMEC uNomagugu Simelane. Lokhu kulandela ukuthi ngomgqibelo odlule kumbe ngempelasonto edlule kubonakale izithombe namavidiyo abekhombisa uMEC esemcimbini lawo bekubonakala khona ukuthi ayilandelekile yonke imigudu kumbe imigomo ebekiwe ye-COVID-19. Kuzokhumbuleka ukuthi umongameli uPresident Cyril Ramaphosa ngomhla ka-26 kaJulayi wamemezela ukuthi izwe libuyela ku-Adjusted Alert Level 3. Wamemezela nangokuthi kusukela lapho kunemiqathango kumbe nemigomo odinga sonke siyilandele. Le migomo yabe futhi sigazethwa ngomhla ka-30 kuJulayi okwakuyimigomo eyayibuyekezwe kweyayikade ibekiwe ngomhla ka-25. Le migomo isho ukuthi nanoma ubani osendaweni enabantu kumele afake imask evala umlomo nekhala. Kudingekile ukuthi umuntu nomuntu alandele yonke imigomo ebekiwe yezempilo futhi alandele i-social distancing ngokusho ukuthi ashiyelane ibanga nomunye umuntu. Silandele futhi nemigomo yokuthi kumele silandele ama-hour lawa ashoyo ukuthi uvalwa nini ey'ndaweni zomphakathi ngaleso sikhathi sibe sesisemakhaya. Ngiyafisa ukuchasisa ukuthi u-MEC emveni kokuthi sithole le mbiko sibese sicela ukuthi asinikezele i-report. Wasinikezela i-report ecacisa lokhu okulandelayo ukuthi okokuqala lezi iy'thombe zathathwa kwi-lunch kwisidlo la ayemenu afika khona wathola ukuthi kanti i-surprise birthday ebemenywe azi ukuthi uyemhlanganweni. Okwesibili sitholile ukuthi ngokombiko indawo yayiventilatiwe futhi kwakuyindawo ethatha abantu abangaphezulu kuka-200 kanti bona babe u-36. U-MEC ubuye wachaza kule report nokuthi ama-guest onke ayihlale kumbe iy'menywa zonke zayihlale ikhunjuzwa ngokuzivikela, especially ukuthi balandele yonke imigomo. Wabe sechaza ukuthi ngeshwa lezi zithombe zathathwa kulandela isikhathi sokuthi bedla baqeda ukudla kwase kuthathwa lezi iy'thombe okuyizo ey'bese yisabalaliswa. Ekubhekeni lonke lolu daba nasekukhulumeni no-MEC ngibese sifinyelela ukuthi sithathe lezi iy'nqumo ey'landelayo. Okokuqala, ey'nsukwini eziyisikhombisa ey'zayo u-MEC kuzomele axolise publicly kubantu ngalesi simo nakuba ekuchaza ukuthi sasingahleliwe nguye. Okwesibili sengixoxile naye samnikezela isixwayiso sokuthi into enje akudingi iphinde yenzeke. Okwesithathu Sicele umgcini mafa kahulumeni okungu-provincial treasurer ukuthi enyangeni elandelayo ngesikhathi sokuhola aqinisekise ukuthi u-50% ka-MEC weholo uyathathwa unikezelwe kwi-NGO enhlanganweni ezimele kwi-district la u-MEC asebenza khona njengo-champion okuyi-district yasemajuba. Ngiyafisa ukugcizelela ukuthi siyakubonga ukuthi u-MEC uthathe i-responsibility yokuxolisa kulesimo nokuthi aphumele obala akwazi ukunikezela i-report ephelele futhi ecacile enikezela ukuthi kwenze kanjani kuso sonke lesi simo. Sithi sisonke masiqhubeke njengabantu bakwaZulu Natal sizibophezele ekulweni nalesi simo se-COVID-19. Ngiyabonga.
Thank you very much, Honorable Premier. Sibonga kakhulu. Summary yesiZulu, I still see no hands, and thank you very much. I would just to make one quick announcement to colleagues that tomorrow the Army update on the COVID situation in the province will take place at 2 p.m. And there being no further questions from the media, I thank all the colleagues who have attended. I thank the Honorable Premier, and we adjourn today until 2 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.